everyone, welcome back to Chemical Guys. So today we are on the final step of my detail on the S2000. We are going to do the interior. Now the interior is very small, it's only a two-seater, but I still wanted to show you great tips on how to clean your interior. So the inside of this car is leather, there's plastic, so there's all different areas that I want to show you how to clean and give you the right tips. We get a lot of questions about interior cleaning, so we want to show you how to do it properly and some quick tips and tricks to use. So I already chose my products. I'm going to use Total Interior. Total Interior is a great product. Like it says, it's total interior. You can clean all of the surfaces. You can clean your dash. You can clean plastics. It has no odor. Well, it has a light odor. It's very minimal. Like in comparison to a product like Inner Clean, it has a light pineapple scent. This is more closer to a no odor, just a fresh, clean scent. So I'm going to use that because I want to add maybe my own air freshener at the end. So I'm going to clean all the interior plastics, handles, all of that with Total Interior. And then I am going to clean the leather pieces. I want to clean the leather steering wheel. It's black leather, but I am sure that it is pretty dirty. So I'm going to use leather cleaner, and then I'm going to condition all of the leather pieces with leather conditioner. And now, again, the whole interior is black, so I'm not sure how clean or how dirty the carpets are going to be. So I'm going to vacuum first, and then I have lightning fast here so that I can clean up the floor mats and carpets if needed. I'm not sure, just like you guys, I don't know. We're looking at it for the first time. I actually pulled out the seats because I want to make sure that we clean out all of the dust, debris, and anything that may be living under the seats as well. You don't have to do that during your interior detail, but we did that in this case. So we will see if we're going to use lightning fast, but I think on the floor mats themselves, they looked pretty dirty from when I saw them, but we're going to vacuum first and then do that. And then I have my accessories that I will be using, the tan towels, tan workhorse towels, and the yellow. Why do I have two different colors? Yellow we usually recommend to use on your interior surfaces. Yellow is a great light color, so you're going to be able to see all of that dirt and stuff that's coming off. We recommend using tan for your leather products. And we do color coordinating because you don't want to cross-contaminate your towels. So if I'm using, for example, on your exterior, if you're using one for your wheels, you don't want to use that same towel on your paint. So we do the same thing in interior just to kind of see the differences and to also make sure that I know which towel to use. We have our applicators for the leather conditioner and our nifty brush for the carpet. So we're going to get started. First, we're going to do the vacuuming, and then we'll go on to the next step, and I'll make sure to walk you through it. So let's get started. So we finished vacuuming the inside of the car, and now I wanted to do the floor mats. So like I mentioned earlier, I wasn't sure how dirty they were until after I stopped vacuuming, and they are a little bit dirty, so I want to clean them up. But one tip about doing your interior is if you're going to do the floor mats, you can use the product like Lightning Fast. It's not a huge foaming cleaner that's going to soak in and make it more wet. So it's going to stay on the surface, so it'll just be more damp after you're done. But I want to do the floor mats first so that while I'm doing the rest of the interior, this has time to dry, and then we can put them back in and I don't have to worry about waiting before stepping on it. So all you have to do is spray it on. Lightning Fast can be diluted to your desired needs. I'm using it at full concentration, and then I'm just using the nifty brush to agitate. And like I said, this product isn't like your traditional foaming cleaners. We do have a foaming fabric clean for that if you want a different type of cleaner. But I like the simplicity of Lightning Fast. So in this area where apparently the foot was the most, you can tell it's more dirty than around. So then after that, all you want to do is wipe and blot dry with a towel. And look at how dirty that is. So it doesn't look dirty because of the dark interior, but it's very dirty. Gross, look at that.
That's really gross.
That is gross. Oh, that's so gross. So as you can see, even though it was a dark carpet, it looked dirty, but we weren't sure how dirty it would be, and that just shows you that it was pretty dirty. So I will do the second carpet, and we'll make sure that the carpets are good. Now we're gonna get into the interior. I'm gonna use total interior with our, again, yellow workhorse towel to clean up all the plastics, handles, and everything on the inside. So let's get started on that. And cut. So we finished using total interior. Now total interior can be used on leather and vinyl as well, but I know that these areas have been touched a lot, so I wanted to use a deeper cleaning with leather cleaner. So I'm using leather cleaner to clean the steering wheel, the brake, and over here by the shift knob. So I want to be able to make sure that I get a deep clean because those are the areas you're touching the most. But if you have total interior, you can clean leather and vinyl. For deeper cleaning, I would recommend using leather cleaner. So you can use just a towel. You can also use a brush to agitate. I'm just going to use a towel today. Like I said, this was garaged. If you guys watched any of the other series, this car was garaged a lot. It wasn't driven as much. So although there was a lot of hand touching everywhere, it's not as dirty as like a daily driver would be. So you can use a brush to agitate. So I'm just going to spray leather cleaner onto the towel. And now I switch to my other towel and I'm going to clean the area. Oh, it is gross. Oh, look at that. That's gross. And you can almost immediately see how fast all the stuff is coming off. And like I mentioned before, I took out the seats to the car, so it makes it really easy, and that's why I'm so stuck in here like this. But again, you don't have to take out your seats for a good interior detail. It does make it easier. Oh, look at that. So as you can see, it's pretty dirty. Then I'm going to flip to a clean side and just buff it off. So now we finished cleaning the interior. We want to now protect it. So I'm using leather conditioner to protect all the leather pieces. So I'm going to do the steering wheel around this area. It is a convertible, so I want to make sure that it has the UV protection from the sun. So we're going to do any leather piece with leather conditioner and then buff it off so that we can take off any excess. And then after that, we're going to put the seats back in and then we'll do the seats as well. So let's get started.
Love is not for real.
So we finished cleaning the interior of the S2000. We did the dash, we did the doors, we did the seats, we did the carpets. So we got everything back in, and hopefully now I can learn how to drive it. If you want to see any of the other videos in this S2000 series, we did a full detail. We'll include the links below. Be sure to give us a comment if there's any questions you have about interior detailing or anything about your car. We'll be sure to help you, and hopefully we can make some videos with your questions. Be sure to give it a thumbs up again and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.